Day 13 on the Bruce Trail from Nottawasaga Bluffs to the Blue Mountains. It's really day one of part two because last year in September I had to quit early somewhere near Creemore, and so this year I'm starting my second half, or the second 500 kilometers, with my friend Chris.
We started just north of Shelburne. My lovely wife Robin was kind enough to drive us both from Hamilton and get us up there, a bit of a 2-hour drive, so I appreciate that. I know we both do.
The second half of the Bruce Trail is quite different for two reasons. Firstly, I will be doing it with my good friend Chris, and secondly, it'll be in the heat of the summer. Chris and I are back on the Bruce Trail, just starting my second half, and the weather's stinking hot. The good thing is it's a little better than yesterday. We're guessing it's around 27 degrees right now, and it's only going to get hotter about 10 o'clock in the morning. Not our favorite. We're back out on the road, a gravel, gnarly road, and the rocks are just big enough to penetrate our shoes and massage our foot ever so ugly. In any case, there is more joy ahead of us. We're just approaching Blue Mountain, which means some really nice hikes and some really great views, we expect. After being forced to leave the Bruce Trail last year because of injury, I subsequently consulted with some healthcare professionals and I readjusted my hiking strategy. Both Chris and I agreed to take frequent breaks, and during those breaks we would rest, put our feet up, and making sure that our feet and our muscles had time to recover. Only time will tell if this strategy works.
We started walking, mostly forest work to begin with, a lot of elevation, and actually we hit the highest point of the trail, and we were fortunate enough to get pictures of that point. Here we are in the highest point of the Bruce Trail. We were hiking and hiking and hiking up and up and up. In fact, I don't think there's a single spot on our clothing that's not wet. I think it was worth it. It's part of the Bruce Trail. Hiking the trail in early July had its bonus. First of all, it was warm, which meant we could carry less clothing, no puffy jacket and a lighter sleeping bag. But we also lucked out that the mosquito levels were very low. Afterwards, we headed out and ended up in the Blue Mountains. We're able to get our first glimpse of the bay. Just spectacular from there. If you hike any part of the Bruce Trail, you've got to be able to identify poison ivy. There was just tons of it on the trail and beside the trail. After lunch, we continued along the ridge of the mountains and ended up finding the perfect spot at about 5:30 in the evening to camp out. And we're not going to talk about where we were, but suffice it to say we had the most spectacular view I've ever camped on, in recent memory anyway. Here we are in one secret location. We found a great place to spend the night, and I can't tell you where it is. But we're very relaxed. We have a roof over our head, and it's all good. We'll see you tomorrow morning. So all in all, just a great day's hike. Perfect to start this trail. So day 13 was from Nottawasaga Bluffs Conservation Area to the Blue Mountains.